G'day. G'day. How you going? All right, let's get the show on the road. Welcome to another stream here on the Devastation Broadcast Nation. Hope you guys are doing well out there in the YouTube land, in the Twitch land, the home of the Devastation Broadcast Nation. We are going to be playing some Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Ages, guys. So, yeah, buckle up, buckaroo. Yo, Bob, what's going on? Thank you, dude. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy. I hope the work session is productive. Just turn that down just a smidge, I think. Just an iota. Bring that up a tad. There we go. Hey, bash a button. Good morning to you. All right. See how we go. Let's give the source bottle a bit of a shake.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Now that I don't stream that often, it always feels like the last time I streamed was a million years ago. Like, actually. I feel like I jump on and it feels like it's been about 59 days since I streamed, when actually it's only been one day. Yo, Mr. Moldovan, hello, mate. Hope you are doing well, mate. Always a pleasure to have the Moldovans company. Alright. Oh, damn. These demons mean business today. When don't they? The Slayer is dangerous. And he just dropped his guts. So keep your distance. He just let a hot one out. And it smells like trout. Nah, not yet, Mr. Moldovan, no. Soon though, mate, soon. I haven't done a default sliders playthrough, so I don't know if you know this, but you can adjust the difficulty in various ways in this game. And one of those ways is by increasing the game speed, which I always do because I just really enjoy playing the game at this speed. It's just something I really like. Yeah, it's really hard to go back to base game speed once you've kind of set your heart on a certain game speed and that's what you enjoy. It's difficult to play it any other way, really. Like I've tried playing at the default speed again and I just can't do it. Like the game feels like it's running in slow motion for me. Is it much harder? Well, I mean, at max speed with the minimum parry window, it can be quite challenging, yeah. But also, I just, don't have that same level of knowledge. Like, it's a very new game. Which is a good thing. It's good that it's very different.
Keep it ground zero. Key located.
Alright, just give me a second. Hey, Bravo Crispy. Oh man, why do I keep getting mouse input dropouts like that? It's really weird. It's not what you want. Yeah, I personally hope they never fix it, Moldovan. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think they kind of had to, really. They kind of had to make this game a bit harder out of the gate because... Well, it's an interesting conversation point, really, because the sliders basically... The sliders allowed them to let the player decide how hard the game was going to be, basically. Like they could make the game really, the sweat lords can make the game really hard for themselves, and then the players who want a more casual experience can, make it what they want to make it. All right, like I think that was the benefit of the sliders, right? Like it just made it easier for them to balance the game for all these different players without necessarily having to balance it, I guess. Like, oh yeah, there's a certain amount of balancing that has to go into it, with the peaks and troughs of the difficulty, because there should be some encounters that are really challenging for the player, and then there should be some encounters that a lot of players going to die on, but like in terms of having an experience that works for everyone, I think that's kind of what the sliders allowed them to do. Because you've got a lot of players who are just, ridiculously good at this game, and we're really good at Eternal, right? Like, how are you? You're never going to satisfy them. You're never going to satisfy those players, and if you try to, you're probably going to alienate a lot of more casual players. So I think the sliders are a good, I think they're a good system. I really do. I genuinely think they're like a really cool design decision that they took with this game. That's not cool. We done? Nice. Yo, Senior Portman, hello. Hey, Yunji. You didn't buy this game? Should you buy it? I think it's, yeah, it's especially like with Game Pass. It's absolutely worth checking out on Game Pass, and I mean, I think it's worth buying, me personally. But I'm going to spend a lot of hours playing it, right? Like, I'm going to spend a ton of hours playing this game. It's, you know, the 120 Aussie dollars that I spent on the game is, you know, going to be justified. But, you know, it's all very subjective, so, you know, play it for yourself and see what we think.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon board now.
Yo, Razzle Dazzle, how are you, mate?
Targeting demonic threat.
I think I'm just gonna give me a second. I'm just gonna plug my mouse directly into my computer rather than through my monitor because it keeps dropping out. Tired, ready to lurk? Well, the Devastation Broadcast Nation will accommodate you presently. Yeah, I don't know if there's like translations you go yet on YouTube, but I couldn't really follow it because, you know, I don't speak French because I'm the languages. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Yeah. For sure. Stringers? Vidaz? Oh, GG again, Vidaz. GG, man. Well done. Well done. My standing? I don't know. Can you tell me? Well, obviously you must know because you're the one standing and well, there's your answer. Stringers, mate. Good eye, mate. Mr. Uppercase, thank you very much for the raid, sir. Let me get you a shout out because I think it's a bit early for my mods to be in chat. I got a feeling this is the run. Well, that would be nice. That would be nice. Let me get you a shout out, guys. If you want to see some max sliders routing on Nightmare in preparation for Ultra Nightmare, there is the channel right there. See at the top of the chat, click the little follow icon. Chuck that man a follow. And while you're in there, go to gift subscription, open that up, type 100 and press pay. Do that. No, I don't think you can no-hit this game. Maybe with a bunch of glitches where you skip a bunch of stuff, but there's in terms of like normal enemies, there's just too many hit scanners. Okay. Yeah, there's too many enemies, there's too many hit scanners, and yeah, you got like the chain gunners and the arachnotrons. And then there's like even some environmental hazards that like, you know, are highly likely to hit you. Not what I don't mind. Man, why does this mouse keep doing this? I don't have to get a new mouse, guys. This thing keeps bloody powering off.
Yeah, evil.
Oh, Spuddy!
How powerful. You must be worse.
You must be worse,
We
buddy.
cannot stop until there is nothing of them left. Tear until it's done.
Buddy, thank you for the 37-month subscription. Appreciate that, dude. Have your
But a
evening
tier
show.
2 points hamster wheel Twitch keeps us on for Partner Plus. Rip and tear.
I don't know. Do you like the hamster wheel, or would you prefer to have the under-the-table contracts? You know what? Just trying to work out why this mouse is doing this. I was using this mouse all day with another machine, and now it's kind of shit the bed a bit. Just chucking on a different USB port. See how it goes. I might even actually... Hamster wheel is better than under-table contracts. I had a great conversation with Dr. Nepotism at the AU headquarters. Dr. Nepotism. It's true. It's not who you are, it's who you know. Yeah, we all love those. And several almost sleepless days. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, it's like, dude, you know, it's like blinking. You're like Neo in the Matrix when he emerges from the Matrix. It's like, why do my eyes hurt? Oh, you've never used them.
Commando, we need assistance out here.
Yeah. I can do jujitsu. Hey, Kakademon, how you doing? Did you get a chance to watch Dax playing Ebola Village today? I stopped in for a little bit. That game is fucked. Like, actually really cooked. Just die, please. Man, what is... This is not good. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna see if maybe, I don't know, maybe this game's cooked. Maybe full screen will fix it. Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Yo, Vin, how you doing, man? Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, hopefully this mouse input dropping thing doesn't keep happening. a little bit strange. Yeah, a little bit weird, not going to lie. I hope that it's not borderless windowed, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, you're tired from work? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that game's really cooked, honestly. Ebola Village. So if you don't know, there's this knockoff.
We're nearby. Mark it for it.
There's a series of games on Steam called Ebola, and I think they're all made by this one Russian dude who just knows how to use Unreal Engine, and they're really cursed. Like, they're not good games. Hey, you know where's Bixie? Look at that. Oh, Zerion, hello. I'm going down, and a ba-da-ma-now, ba-da-da-now, ba-da-da, ba-now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right, it's better. Upgrade the shield. Shield. Yeah, the classic Unreal Engine asset. Well, it's I don't know. Like, the guy's gotten better as all the games have come out, but they're basically Resident Evil rip-offs. But he's got this other game called Ebola Village. I'm kind of tempted to stream it one day. It's special in all the worst ways, really. I'm old, Vin, mate. I need to sit, stand, everything, mate. Everything. Fucking treadmill, fucking massage machine, fucking footrest, ball sack rest. Yeah, it's still doing this fucking bullshit where it's dropping my mouse inputs. Yep, cold plunge. Books written by Jordan Peterson on my bookshelf telling me that I need to make my bed. Is there a nightmare imp in here? Oh, there's just a oh no, there's the nightmare imp. Oh yep, and now I'm dead. Okay, cool. Yep. Well, you know, if you just made your bed this morning, you know, you probably wouldn't have died there. Yeah, imagine if it had like a red lightsaber
The Slayer has been activated.
that was powered by Argent energy, and you could use the blade to permanently kill large Titan class entities, you know? Now, that would be crazy. It'd be fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, they added like stone imps to it and bloody, you know, yeah, 59 nightmare. No, that's only one nightmare, but you know, hyperbole is always more fun than telling the truth. Let's be honest. Oh, Nassim, hello. Yeah, dude, you gotta like rub banana peel on your face as well.
Confirmed.
Yeah, if you want to sell 10 houses, make sure you rub banana peel on your ball sack, man. And then while you're doing that, breathe deep. Okay, you got to breathe in the masculine energy, and you got to breathe it deep down into your balls. And that's how you'll become the best version of yourself. Like and subscribe for more YouTube Sigma shorts. You know, it would be really funny
The main gate is under lockdown.
is if one of those like lifestyle influencers decided to just start like selling his banana peels. It's like, yeah, if you want to have the most masculine energy and you want to drive 50 Bugattis like me, make sure you buy a pack of my used banana peels and rub those bad boys on your balls at least once a day. The cultists are traitors. Yeah, but they also enjoy hybrid heaven on the Nintendo 64, so, you know, they're alright in my books. King Novik. Okay.
Consider your balls as an auxiliary brain to help you on your Sigma grind set. Massage your left ball to enhance logic and analytics. And the right one for enhanced creativity. Lamau Cop.
What? Stringers! What the hell?
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Buddy. No one liked that, mate. Have I seen some of the skips? Bloodshot? Oh, yeah, dude. I've seen... There's one going around in the Ancestral Forge that looks pretty sick.
They're making a final push.
Jesus. The airtime on that thing. High five, motherfucker. Good. I find it weird how ammo carries over in this game. You don't start a level with full ammo. It's weird.
Targeting demonic threat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. You get it back very easily.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Yeah, it probably was actually. Yeah, no, you're right, it was. And it might have been the case in no, I don't. It's not the case in Eternal though, is it? I'm pretty sure you start every level in that game with full ammo. Ah, okay. Yeah, so when you go back to the right, yeah. So if you were to finish Cultist base and go to Doom Hunter base, you wouldn't get your ammo back, but then when you go off to Super Gore Nest, you have all your ammo back because you were in the fortress. Hey, thanks, Alzaza.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the player's map.
Make us protect us. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see that. I don't know if they, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Doom 3. I don't know if you could ever remake that game without offending a lot of people. Because that game is kind of like one of John Carmack's best pieces of work. And the lighting in that game still holds up today. Like, it's still a really well lit game. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel like they need to change the parry window on the fucking stones? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why do people dislike Doom 3 so much? Because Doom Eternal, for most of those people, was probably baby's first Doom game. And then they thought, wow, I really liked that. I'm going to go play the other Doom games. And then they play it and they're like, this isn't a Doom game. Because they're having the baby's first Doom game experience. True, Meddler, true. Harzy, hello. How you doing? I don't know, like a lot of people, you know, are intellectually enfeebled, mate. Like they have the brain quotient of a fucking ant, and when they play a game, they just criticize it without thinking about the context surrounding it. You know what I mean? They just go, yeah, I don't like this, you know, it's like, no, you can't do like it. It's not what I think it should be. Yeah, exactly, Dank Master. It's like, shield, no, I don't like it, it's not Doom, you know. You know, if you can come to terms with a game and you still don't like it, I can respect that. It's just when people don't want to criticize a game on its own terms, they want to criticize it on their terms, that's where I have a problem. It's like, buddy, you're not the developer. Okay, you don't really get to decide what the game is going to quote unquote be, right? Where's that nightmare imp? Oh, there he is. Shit. Yeah, I just don't really think the parry, the way that parrying works on imps, on the stone imps is very good, to be honest. And it's entirely a skill issue, but it's also, I have fought them for 100 hours now and I still don't know when you're meant to parry them.
There's a teleporter nearby. Mark it for him.
Go, Rich. What's going on? What? Yeah, I don't know, man. This mouse is fucking doing some weird shit. This mouse is doing some strange crap lately. Maybe it's fucking got some shit in it. I don't know. People don't like innovation. Yeah, you know, like, I think people, like, you know, when something isn't what they thought it was going to be, they just get really disappointed. And then, you know, they don't really look at, okay, what was the developer trying to do? What was the developer's intention in making this game? And instead of thinking about that, and then evaluating it on those terms, they just evaluate it on whether it's a design that they like in the first place. You know. I was having a good time until you showed up, you fucking asshole. Imagine expecting people to think in 2025. Yeah, I mean, it's like people commentating on the success of the game without sort of considering the context surrounding how the game was released, right? It's a perfect example. Oh, I looked at one number and that number told me that this game didn't sell as well, therefore it's bad. Just, you know, thinking about things in a vacuum, not really fucking thinking about the broader picture. Like, look, I'm not fucking the smartest guy in the fucking world, but like the game was released on Game Pass, so obviously you can't compare the two of them. it's just a silly comparison. Like, you know, I mean, are there things wrong with, are there things that I think could be done better in this game? Absolutely. But those things are not related to making it more like Doom Eternal.
Players approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back. Right.
Ain't trying to save
Hey,
the city.
goody man.
Player, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
Appears remaining.
No postal Renekas. Tracking the player for evac now.
Yeah, exactly, Morix. Exactly, dude. Like it's this like weird amalgamation of nostalgia that informs your bias about how you expect the game to be, and it's also, you know, on that's like, you know, the people who love Doom Eternal, right? You know, they played it heaps, right? Fuck off! I just kicked. Come on, man. We're doing this, are we? Oh, you fucking asshole! Seriously? You know, you've got the Doom Eternal, and look, I'm one of them. I love Doom Eternal. This channel like succeeded because of Doom Eternal, right? This channel succeeded because of that game. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So you got that group of people who want it to be like that because that's what they really loved. But then you've got the other side, which is the people who played Doom Eternal once, remembered some very scant details about it which they felt very attached to, which were then not in this game, and then they weren't around to sort of for the long-tailed journey of that game and its life, so they don't really understand maybe the developer perspective, or the criticisms of the previous iterations are not necessarily like fresh in their mind. Yeah, that glitch is really easy to do. That's funny. Oh, damn, they took my gun away. The people who complained never... Yeah, exactly, right. Exactly, user. They played it when it came out, and then maybe, if we're being generous, they played the DLC. And they just conveniently forgot everything that they kind of disliked or were critical of in Doom Eternal. But also, like, sometimes, honestly, when you have, like, you know, some mastery or familiarity with something, oh my god, you need to fucking sit down, cunt. How many fucking projectiles do I need to parry here before someone dies? Yeah, when you have, like, a certain degree of mastery and familiarity with something, that can make you more biased about liking the thing that you're good at. I just don't... I played so much Doom Eternal that I got bored of the fun zone in that game. Like, genuinely bored of it. Like, my eyes would glaze over when I play it. But I played that game a fucking shitload, and I did a lot of things in that game. So me personally, like, I knew what made a Doom game a Doom game. Like, I knew a Doom game is killing demons with big guns, moving quick, making decisions on the fly quickly, managing resources, finding secrets, right? I think that's... And then obviously, you know, you've got the iconic cast of demons, right? And I think this game fits all of those pieces of criteria. I just didn't want to play Doom Eternal 2, me personally. I 2,500 hours of flying around and PB rocketing, dude, it gets boring after a while. I want something fresh. I want something new, and this is exactly what that is. But I think there's still a group of players who really love Doom Eternal that wanted more Doom Eternal. Like, and that, obviously, right? Like, why wouldn't you? I can understand that. How did that guy just hit me? Yeah, fucking... Dude, I don't understand how I... Oh, dude. Okay, I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm just fucking exhausted tonight. Like, I'm just really fucking out of it and not even, like, present, to be honest. You know, it's just one of those days. Yeah, exactly. There's mods for Doom Eternal.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
What's my ranking? I don't really have a ranking. I just love them all. No, that's not allowed. You have to... No, you can't do that. You've got it like number 1, number 2, number 3. It's really, you know, just do it. I think that ranking them is just... It just simplifies the conversation to a point of meaninglessness. What's the point of ranking them when we could talk about all of their nuances and differences and why they're different, you know? Like, I think that's way more interesting. No, it just makes a very shallow discussion point. I don't understand how I got hit by that Hell Knight at the start of that encounter. It was clearly a parry there. I will say, I think there is something very wrong with Hell Knights and Battle Knights. They're hitting you through even though you parry them. It's literally like, it's the same conversation all over again when Doom Eternal came out. It's literally the same conversation, and unfortunately I am old enough and have played these games long enough to see that, which is kind of fucking cringe, but whatever.
The main gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location.
Yeah, I feel like it could be I don't even know Tectonic. I really don't. I don't even want to pretend to know. Just sometimes you get hit by an attack that you parried, and it's rather annoying.
The cultists are traitors.
Keep it ground zero. Key located.
Yeah, the Dread Knight in Doom Eternal was bugged for a really long time. Classic object-oriented programming mistake by the sounds of things. Get off. Yeah, object-oriented programming in your video game, it's more likely than you think, man. And I feel like games programming is always the worst part of object-oriented programming. It's like always feels like it's inheritance over composition as the primary pattern. Hazy, you watch every second of Zero Masters runs, let's be honest, okay? You're in there watching them every second at 0.25 speed. Oh yeah, the BFG crashes for 9 months, yeah. And I don't understand why this guy is in this level. It's so you can be grateful when you get the shield toss later on, gamer. Yeah, well, I'd rather just have the shield toss now.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Oh, really? You guys are having crashes from the BFC? Damn, it sucks.
Tier 5 reading to the south bay. Incoming.
Does the turret section ever crash for you? Because I'm pretty sure that the turret uses the same projectile as the BFC, honestly. Come on. You're dead. Stop doing that. Interesting. Yeah, I've had a couple of crashes. Like, I was getting a lot of crashes when the game first came out, but I think after the first update, and especially after getting the right drivers, it was a lot better. The only other crash I've had was when I shield tossed and shot the Impaler once. It was like really, yeah, super rare. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with, I mean, if you had a crash in Doom Eternal, it was basically, you know, it wasn't great, right, if you were speedrunning. But the difference between this game and Doom Eternal is that Doom Eternal had checkpoints, even in Ultra Nightmare. So, you know, if the game crashed, you could always restart from your checkpoint. But this game doesn't have any checkpoints. You have to redo the whole mission. Oh, that's pretty good, Rich. Yeah. Yeah, Agadons are brutal, dude. Them and Komodos are really, honestly, quite tough. Yeah, there's no, yeah. So if the game crashes, Tech, you have to restart the mission. Like, you don't lose your whole run or anything, but you have to redo an entire mission. It's happened to me a couple of times.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Nice blood bid. Put that Komodo to good use. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that like Pandemonium and Ultra Nightmare are like the same mode, but there's just, you know, some different flags that toggle what happens when you die. I wish one criticism I have of this game is I really wish that it wasn't as long as it is. I really do. I feel like it should be a much shorter game. And I don't even like, you know, like the dragon and mech thing doesn't bother me that much. I just think that there's just too many levels.
Command room has the key. Mark it on the player's map.
Legit. Like, I don't think that Reckoning needs to exist. Like, it sounds really insensitive because someone probably worked really hard on it. And honestly, like, I wouldn't say that Reckoning doesn't need to exist, but the sections that you could take out of that level and put them into other levels, and the game would be better for it. And then even stuff like Sentinel Command Station, I just don't. That level is not. It's probably my least favorite level in the whole game. You just take that level out of the game, and then maybe just find a way to abridge the abridge a couple of the Cosmic Realm levels together. Although the Cosmic Realms levels is like some of the best stuff in this entire game. Yeah, I just feel like Reckoning should just not even be in the game. You should fight Enhanced Ass Crack. And then, you know, he spoiler alert, kills Serat. And then you like... Then you just fight him there, then and there. And that's how it goes. Like, none of this, like, okay, whole new hell level for no reason other than, you know, whatever, right? Oh, you thought Harbour of Souls was a bit too long? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Placey. Look, I just... yeah. What the fuck is going on with this fucking game? Anyway, whatever. Like, I kind of understand why they had to have another fight with that guy after he kills Serat, right? Like, okay, yeah. We've got to, you know, say what you will about the amount of equity you personally have as the player in Serat. But, you know, you can't just let him kill your best friend and then he just, you know, flies off into the distance. Like, I understand that. But the whole thing, you know, Thera wakes up and then she's kind of in the coffin and she wakes up and then there's this massive explosion. And then somehow in the explosion, Azrak just gets away. Like the witch helps him or something, but you don't see it. Can you just sit down? I mean, like, Reckoning is a really short level if you just do the bare minimum. But, yeah, the game's too long. You know, like, they should be emphasizing replayability in these games as much as possible. I think that's, like, something they really need to focus on with the next game is giving players a clear reason to play through the game again and making the game digestible for multiple playthroughs. Because that's how you get people to understand the game. Yeah, like, I don't know, my reference point is always the way that Capcom handles the Resident Evil games. Right? I always think that the way that they make players replay the game is super smart, but the way that survival horror games work is, you know, they're very knowledge-based games, but, you know, so are these to an extent, but these are just highly mechanical games as well. But the way knowledge works in survival horror games is when you can apply it, you can complete the game a lot faster, so that, you know, means that your second, third playthroughs are much, much quicker than your first. So it sort of works in those genres. But yeah, like, you know, some sort of system to the player gets to the end of the game and like, oh, you know, like I completed it this quickly or with this many deaths. Like just a thing to show them, so that or like a reward or something. I don't know. Like some sort of new game plus item that you can use to just obliterate shit. Like the cheat codes in Doom Eternal were, you know, a step in the right direction. They just need to take a system like that and then make it work for, like, you know, completing the game. Okay, dude. Man, like, what the fuck am I doing today, guys? Like, it's like I've forgotten how to play this game or some shit. Okay, cool. I just got hit while I was in the fucking cutscene. Sick, dude. No fucking way, man. Oh, load of wank. Ah, fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it tonight, guys, I think. I think I'm just like autopiloting, to be honest. Like, just fucking mentally smoked. Oh no, the dude came out of stun, but yeah.
Impact confirmed.
Fine.
The Slayer has been activated.
Go, Rajo. Bellator, hello. Happy Logan, enjoy the discussion. Glad you're enjoying. Sorry, we haven't really got much of a good run going here. I'm just a bit fucking out of it today, honestly, guys. Just one of those days, mate. I don't know. Part of me is like, as soon as I die in any of these runs, I just, for the rest of the stream, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can't finish a run tonight because, you know, this game's just so fucking long. And I just can't fit these. Like, I just can't fit it in anymore, guys. Like, it's fucked. Like, I just genuinely wish this game wasn't... What the fuck is going on with this fucking game tonight? I just wish it wasn't such a long-ass fucking game. Yeah, just gotta find my mojo. Just gotta find the mojo, man.
0. Key located.
Gotta find your Watch Mojo list of top 10 weapons. In no particular order either, right? I'm just fucking, you know, so like... bleh. I don't know. I feel like this game mechanically is not as hard as Eternal. Like if you just look at it in a little bit of a vacuum, right? I think Doom Eternal is easier in some ways because it's so easy to restack. Like once you understand the systems of Doom Eternal, it's, you know, the ice bomb and the flame belch and getting lots of health back and all this sort of stuff. Like I genuinely think the game is a lot easier. It's just sort of the same thing as Doom 2016, right? Like in Doom 2016, once you start to die, it's yeah, it's pretty hard to like claw back, and it's a little bit the same in this game. You know, once you start to die, it's so much harder to just stay alive. Whereas Doom Eternal, you could just kind of like, you know, run around and fucking wait till your frost bomb comes off cooldown and then freeze everything and then just burn it and then get all of your shit back straight away. In this game, once if you don't have any armor, you really only have one choice. You just have to do what the game tells you to do, which is standard fight. Whereas, yeah, Doom Eternal, you're like, oh, I'm losing. All right, I guess I'll just meat hook away and go and get some stack back, and then I'll come back and I'll do the thing. Okay, what fucking gate is still open here, please? Like, where's me, game? You fucking... Dickhead.
The village is secure.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, if you miss what... You know... If you don't have full stack and full armor and you go into a fight with a Cyber Demon or a Komodo or an Agadon, yeah, you can be like one hit away from basically next to dead. You know, like a couple of hits and you're out. Especially the way that death protection now works in this game. I still don't think that, like, I think death protection is in a better place fundamentally, but it still needs some work. They still need to change something with it. Yeah, exactly right. You can like just move around, and once you learn how to meat hook in that game, it just gets so much easier. Like this game, you're basically dominating until you're not. And a lot of the times you can just die from the most random shit and it makes no sense. Yeah, I think at this point it's so like, it's so opaque, isn't it, Frantic? You know, at this point they could just lean into it and just make it a full-blown mechanic. Like, just make it a full-blown mechanic in the game that you have to manage, like it shows up like a fatal attack or something. I don't know, like a critical attack that an enemy's gonna do to you. Yo, Jazz, what's going on?
Eliminating enemy targets has been neutralized.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, you know, there's a lot of depth to it as well, Melchar. Like, you can leave the rider on there. You know, there's you can take advantage of demons being alive.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapons.
For example, you might want to parry their projectiles, right? To proc the shield rune. So you just leave them alive until last. Yeah, armor stacking's not good, but health regain is really good. Especially with things like the Ravager and the rocket launcher. Actually really good. Rocket launchers like pretty cracked in this game. Okay, that should have been a parry, but whatever game.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Yeah, it just feels like you don't get enough armor. You know, the individual piece of armor is not substantive enough to make it worth doing at all. Okay, see that? Like, I just parried that attack, but I still took damage. That's really cool. That should not be a thing. Stand and fight and take damage. That should probably get fixed. It's almost like the attack frames last longer than the parry frame when you have the small parry. Like maybe it doesn't matter if you have the normal parry window setting. I don't know. It might not. Like I don't know.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the player's map.
I'm getting 200 with 2x FG. I could get more, but I don't really feel like it's necessary. Yeah, Parry has no iframes. Really? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just some like the falter from throwing the shield at something. I think that needs to be tweaked. Like that should be a diminishing return type of situation, right? Like I shouldn't be able to shield toss the same enemy over and over and over and just continuously falter them. That annoys me, as does that. See? Oh, what the fucking hell, dude? Seriously, like, fuck off. Fuck this game. Oh, yeah, dude, Parry, nut didn't connect because the dude's like fucking 1 meter away from you and fucking stupid as fuck. Okay, Red Dawn, what's going on? Lupus, hello. I'm running a 50-80 tribes. Okay. I don't know what is going on with this game tonight. Amazing. There's no iframes on it, right? But you do have you do have the second upgrade. Oh my god. Like, you can actually grab this one now, I think. Retaliation. Which might actually be quite helpful to pick up for this arena.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
It's messing with the game live. Yeah. I don't know, it just feels weird. Feels different. I'm sure it's fine though. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing today. Yeah, I'm curious, Red Dawn, how much Eternal did you play? I'm just curious, because I have this theory about how like some players will find this game infinitely more enjoyable. Oh man, I really do not like this arena. Where is the Nightmare Imp? Oh, there he is. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he be there?
There's a teleporter nearby. Mark it for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Did you feel like you were playing the game how it was quote unquote meant to be played? Did you feel like it took, like, did you have more trouble learning that game than this game? Okay, I just want to make sure that actually... I vaguely remember that name. It's not an easy name to forget, in all fairness. Can't got me out. I probably shouldn't be mentioning that you've been banned on this website in my chat. That would not be very smart. Man, I just fucking do not like Nightmare Imps at all in this game. Not nearly visible enough.
Need to identify.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like the fence projectile is too big. I have maybe it's just me, guys, but I have a lot of trouble seeing the Nightmare Imp behind the fence projectile. I just can't see him. And I know that's the whole intention, but can we make it so I can actually see the attack that they're about to do?
Attack broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
If the core explodes, the city goes with it.
Yeah, they're like... I can see the spectre of them, right? I can see the spectre. Let me get out of here, please. I can see the spectre of them, but once they're behind that fence, I literally cannot see shit. And I can appreciate that they will, if they do the fence projectile attack, they will almost certainly do the lunge attack at you. So you should know that it's coming, but when you're juggling a lot of different things, you need to be able to clearly see when an attack like that is coming. You know, I might not necessarily be looking directly at the Nightmare Imp. I might be looking at something else. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Like, maybe they should be, you know, maybe they should become, well, maybe they should become visible. I don't know. They just need to do something, like, just make the fence smaller. Just make it smaller or something. Make it thinner, so I can see around it.
No response from the makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
Not doing this nonsense where I stand still and let you decide what you're going to do next.
Demons in the north wing. Phelan, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
Demons have entered the facility.
Fuck off, idiot.
On board. I'll establish contact when we reach Eratuma.
Commander Thera, the demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
Everything has collision in this. Everything.
Occult energy detected.
Man, like, fuck off already with this nonsense shit. Like, even the bloody chandeliers have collision. It's crazy. Okay. Thank you. Stop shooting me.
You're almost outside. There's a path through the tombs nearby.
Like, what? How does this enemy work, dude? Like, I just don't... No, like, I could not even see him then. It was literally just timing and muscle memory. Which is fine, except that if you're going to rely on that, that assumes that he attacks at the same speed every single time he attacks. Like he does the follow-up attack. And it's not clear to me that that is how it works, which, you know, yeah.
This attack on the barracks is a diversion. I thought we would need help. Ensign, mobilize the
Yeah,
Slayer's
sit down,
dragon.
cunt.
Blocking the Slayer's hut now.
What? Oh, piss off. I'm glad that thing didn't do damage to me then. So annoying sometimes. Some of the fucking combinations of shit that they've added into this update. Nah, they've definitely changed this game since the last time I played it. Like, those lost souls are triggering from way further away than the last time I played. Oh, Preds, I'm actually fucking really looking forward to it. Like, actually, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I just need to fucking switch my brain off at some point. Why are there 4 stone imps halfway through this fight? It just doesn't make any sense, man. Like a respawning Hell Knight and a stone imp, or 2 Hell Knights and and 1 stone imp, or you know, but why the fuck are there 4 stone imps? It doesn't make any fucking sense. You got some jumpsuits, stripes on the arms. When I zip them up, he looks like a MotoGP racer in the kangaroo. Oh, that's so fucking cute, dude. That's so fucking cute. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die from overload, Finny. That's awesome. Fuck. We got the little man this toy piano, and it comes pre-programmed with a bunch of, like, you know, very common kids songs, you know, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, stuff like that. And so you can, like, obviously play the pre-programmed song, but you can also press these, like, keys that it's got on it, and it will, like, you know, play the notes that you press. So it'll be playing like fucking Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then suddenly it'll just be when he presses all the fucking keys at the same time. It's fucking funny as, honestly. It makes me laugh. Bub's remixes, mate. They're the best. They are the best. Yeah, I mean, like, Death Stranding, Zoku, it's definitely like, I can understand why not everyone likes it. And I have massive, like, oh, dude, massive things in it that I'm like, oh, Kojima, why is this in this game? But I do enjoy it. It's nice. You can kind of, like, just chill out. My preferred way to play it is on the easiest difficulty, and I just fucking, like, I just full send the main character. I just make him do the most fucking stupid shit. Like, oh, okay, yep, today we're going to be walking up this fucking mountain, and that's literally what we're going to do. Oh, now I can't buy Steadfast. Fucking debated myself. What on? There is some combat, but it's not a big part of the game. It's a very, very small part of the game. You're blocking my projectiles with your fat ass, you fucking dickhead. Fuck off. I'm like, oh, I'll let this guy live, you know, I don't have to kill him. Then maybe the other one won't respawn. Dude's just getting vagary balls shoved in his ass cheeks. I'm like, dude, that doesn't help me. I need to deflect those. Yeah, you know what else it needs? It needs 2 cyber demons, except they're up in towers, like way above you that you can't reach. And then there needs to be like a soundtrack that's going, ha, 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 ha. Duh. Ha, 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 ha. That would be perfect. If they could just add that, I'd be all over it. Walk up a mountain, listen to some indie pop rock song, and then have some legendary Australian movie director say some weird shit at you. What's not to... Exactly right. And spoilers, right? It's not really... I don't know if it's really spoilers, because apparently it happens very early in Death Stranding 2. But you go to Australia. Like apparently a decent bit of the game takes place in Australia, which is pretty fucking cool. Although it's probably a totally unrecognizable Australia, because, you know, like North America looked like Iceland in Death Stranding 1. It didn't look like it at all, right? It just looked like Iceland. You're really excited for it? Yeah, cool. I mean, we're going to Frankston. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just powering the first floor around the main cathedral. The demons injured the area when we arrived. Hold us to the
Oh. I just want to play a game where I can just chill the fuck out, you know. Because I'm just fucking too cooked, guys. I'm getting too old for this shit. What? Yeah, they've changed some shit in this game, I think. Will I am. What's going on, man? Yeah, are you from Australia, William? Or are you familiar with Australian culture by chance? Oh yeah, true. Indiana Jones DLC. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's interesting, right? The choice to have the game take place in Australia for some part of the game. It's an interesting choice. I'm curious to see how it will, Fuck off. You're full of shit. What the fuck? No, we don't. Well, I mean, we do have culture, but most of our culture is imported. Honestly, Australian culture is just like a mix of, like, you know, different imported cultures. To be honest. They tried to make the Yarra Valley sound like a world-class location. Well, I mean, it's a nice area, let's be honest. Well, maybe it's not world-class, but it's all right. Yarra Valley's all right. It's definitely not world-class, but it's a nice place. Dude, why is this game doing this, man? This is the only game that does this to me. Like, my mouse just goes... It's so bizarre. Right. That's fucked. Nah, I've never been to Singapore. I should go, though, one day. I mean, the closest I got was... Actually, I've been to Asia a couple of times. Went to Thailand once. And went to Japan once. Japan was fucking just awesome, dude. Oops, wrong way. Hello there in the YouTube chat. Hello. There's this legend that comes into YouTube chat, and unfortunately he is either from Russia or from Ukraine, or from some other, you know, European Slavic country. Those aren't the only two countries. But he always types in Cyrillic, and I don't understand what he's saying, but I appreciate it all the same. Okay. Really need to pay a visit to an upgrade station because I don't have steadfast, which is honestly kind of scary. But thankfully this one doesn't have an enemy at the end of it. Fox playing, hello. Ever been to Asia but you want to go to Japan one time in the future? It's amazing. It's really cool. Japan is sick. You want to visit Kaleem one day? Dude, you've come to the right place. Oh, you've come to the right place. We'll grab the gold first, just so that I don't have to grab it later. Pork didn't invite me to Germany. Well, Porkhammer is from Sweden, and he has invited me to Sweden several times to drink beers and eat Swedish kebab pizzas, which I would most certainly love to do. Where is the other imp? There's normally two imps here, isn't there? Oh, there's the respawn of one. Is this dog alright? Yeah, I'm sure Porky would love to have you over for a gathering. Like, imagine if we managed to get Porkhammer, Rich, and Haweeding in the same room. Fuck, that'd be funny. Oh my god. That would be a very funny room to be in. It'd just be like constant mum jokes. Oh god. Yeah, Porky is from yeah, he's from Sweden. All right. Go, placebo's gone. Yeah, there's lots of internationals. Like, I think my viewership is the most, like the country that watches this channel the most is the US, followed by Russia, and then Australia, and then I think it's mostly just obviously lots of European countries. Okay, now I'm ready. He can't shoot me when I'm here. It's like one of those, you know, when you play a game when you're a 7-year-old, you're like, all right, no, you can't touch me here. You can't tag me here. It's against the rules. Yod. Yodhya, new YouTube sub from India. Welcome to the Devastation Broadcast Nation. Yodhya. If I'm saying that right. What? Excuse me. Why was the shield foul not embedded in one of his 6 nipples then? All that Russia status from me? No, there's lots of Russian viewers. It's like a percentage. So yeah, there's lots and lots of Russian viewers, which is really surprising. But I mean, the time zone, you know, it all sort of, it makes sense when you think about it. Yeah, I think they lurk a lot because, you know, like probably maybe don't speak English. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really like this enemy. I just don't like it. Ah, nice, Yodhya. GG, man. GG, good game. I hope you enjoyed it. And also New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, interesting town. I don't know, maybe, yeah. I don't really see that much viewership from New Zealand, eh? Yeah, I need a different gun against this dude. Yeah, it'd be good to see some more, I think they should just add some more modes to the campaign. Different gameplay modes. Maybe like an abridged mode would be interesting that, you know, maybe remove some missions or something, or just, yeah, I don't know. Or like a New York Minute style mode. Where you start the run and you have a certain amount of time available to you, and when the time runs out, the run is over, but killing enemies keeps the timer going up. That could be really interesting. I don't know how that would work though. It might be really hamstrung because the game's not designed with it in mind to begin with. But I don't know, just like give players, like Pandemonium and Ultra Nightmare are good. Just like give players more reasons to play the game again, I think. God, I must be fucking getting old, guys. Like I'm washed. Proteus Horde mode. Yeah, like an endless mode, or yeah, you know, it doesn't even need to be like campaign. I was thinking more like modes that change the campaign. You still play the campaign, but it's different. It's like Pandemonium or Ultra Nightmare where it's limited lives. You know, do some more things like that, but not limited lives. You know, maybe, yeah, like time is a factor, or I don't know, just some other gameplay mode. Yeah, an endless mode. You know, like a post-game endless mode where you're in the maker ship and you can just deploy into any level and the combat's been like randomized or something. You know, like the fight against the demons just keeps going on and on and on after the campaign is over. You're in the maker ship and you can just pick a mission and then you drop into that area and yeah, the combat's been randomized. Would be really cool. Just to give you the feeling that, you know, you're out there. The Slayer is still out there fighting the demons. It makes sense in the story and it could be cool post-game content. Master levels with weapon restrictions? Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, even, you know, runs like play the game with this gun only. Like you pick that gun and you only use that gun for the whole run. Or maybe you can only use 2 guns or something like that, you know, and you try and play the game again and again with all these different guns. Man, like, this whole fucking maintain thing with the shield, the fucking chain gunners, it's fucking stupid. Unless I just didn't kill this dude, which is probably what's happened. Oh my god, fuck off already. No, there is a maintain on the chain. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Oh, this is horde mode if you don't kill them. Yeah. You just keep respawning stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I'm headed to the chamber now.
Yeah, Gary. You feel squishy? Do you really need to use the block mechanic? Do you mean like, when you say you feel squishy, do you mean like it feels like it takes you ages to die, or you die really quickly? Oh, you die easily? Yeah, you really do need to be dodging as much of the projectiles as you can and then parrying the stuff that looks parryable. But yeah, if you... It's not like Eternal where you can... This game to me feels more like 2016 in the sense that taking damage is really consequential in this game. It's hard to restack in this game compared to Eternal. So yeah, you really need to be, you know, either dodging or blocking or parrying. Ideally parrying, because parrying when you've got the first upgrade on the shield, it will cause like a shockwave that'll stun everything around you when you parry an attack. So that'll kind of help you crowd control things a bit better. Oh yeah, yeah. The Pinky Demons, when they do that headbutt attack thing, it actually goes through the death protection. So like that's an attack that's designed to kill you if you don't respect them, basically. Dude, can these guys stop shooting me in the back? Fuck off.
Defensive turret took some
Man,
damage.
just getting shot in the back.
Path for the lifeboat.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
The Pinky Demons? Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not sure about the exact damage between the two. Fuck off. Yeah, I don't need the armor. It's all good. Yeah, like that's the other thing as well is you do need to kind of pay attention to the faltering in this game as well. It's a big part of the game. So like when a demon has a golden ring around their body, it means that they're faltered, and then you can sort of do a lot of damage to them without risk of being hit yourself. Yeah, it is a big thing, Kerry. Like it's a big learning curve in this game, is like having that awareness, and some of it just comes from playing the game a lot more. You know, you sort of learn where enemies are and what's going to happen in each combat encounter. All right, let's try and learn this parry timing. So it's when he shines brightest. Okay. No, I 100%. I understand where you're coming from. Like playing Souls games as well, you know, you get used to being able to see everything that's going on around you, and yeah, in this game it is a little bit harder. Oh, where you go, man? Need to get those melee strikes with the flail, get that gold. Covered in gold trinkets and baubles. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you can bump the FOV up too. There's some stuff out there as well, like different mods you can use to take the FOV a little bit further if you want. I'm using the highest in-game FOV. I think you can probably use G_FOV, right? Oh, using Kibes, yeah, okay. There you go. Kibes mod mod. 100 to 110, yeah. You can try bumping it up a bit more. I think you can go to 120 in-game without using any mods. Can you shoot a projectile where I can actually hit it? That would be really handy. That's not... Okay, okay. fuck this fucking game sometimes, man. Like, seriously? What the fuck? Fuck off. That is so bullshit. How does... Ah, this game annoys me. Can they just make it so that, like, the shit that guy puts on the ground is easier to see? Like, that would be really good. I don't know, guys. Literally the second time I've died to a vagary in Siege Part 1. Like, what the fuck? The guy, like, puts the projectiles into the fucking wall and I can't parry them. Like, what is this? Yeah, it does so much damage. I think because it's influenced by the gameplay speed, right? Like 150 is going to make it tick really fast. So you're like, oh, okay, I'm dead. All right, cool. You know, thanks. Yep. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just going to go chill out. I might see you guys in a couple of days. I'm not really... I think I'm just, like, got no mojo tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, just make it green. Like, not grass green so it doesn't blend with the grass on the ground. That would be ideal. Because you, like, step in it and then you're in it, you know? And you don't know the perimeters of it. You don't know the boundaries of it because... Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you all later this week, all right? Yeah. See you guys later. Bye.